Hi everybody, it's Melissa from madebymelcrafts.blogspot.com. I just want to do a video. I'm in my kitchen again, which I'll probably have a lot of videos down here because it's usually always clear and clean down here, where my craft room is another story. But what I wanted to do a video of, it's going to be kind of a combination of things. I got, so it's going to be kind of like a haul and just a demonstration video, just of a bunch of various things. What the video mainly is going to be, I got an order for my, as some of you might know, this is my one copic marker I had before, and it's not the sketch, it's the, I don't know how you pronounce that, but Chow, I guess. But this is the only marker I've had before that I just had from shadowing. I don't know if some of you follow my blog. It's just this blue one that you used here, and this is a card that I made before I ever had any Copic markers, as you can kind of see. It's kind of hard to do the shadowing. I have a 4-year-old, and some of the markers were her Crayolas. Some were what I had before was, hold on, I'll get them for you, was these, I guess they're Stampin' Right markers from Stampin' Up. I only had a few of these here before, but they just they're good for what you're supposed to use them for. Sorry about the moving. They're good for what you're supposed to move them for, but not so much for coloring, shading. So, I mean, it was okay, but I kind of been watching the videos of the Copics, and I just kind of like fell in love with them. I thought, oh my goodness, I have to get some of these. But like I said in other videos, they're just really expensive. I thought, how am I going to be able to, get some of these? So I just been putting some money aside and asking around. And I'm also on the Cricut message board, and there were some really helpful people on there, because I just posted a post asking, does anybody know the cheapest place to buy Copics? And everybody's real helpful, and I got a bunch of different ideas. But the store I decided to go with was Carpe Diem, and I think it's carpediemstore.com, and they seem to have the best price, and I hate paying shipping, especially when you have to order stuff. So it was with, I think, like a $50 purchase, or if you buy at least 13 markers, but it has to be only sketch markers. Like you couldn't buy any of their other products and have it shipped for free. So just for the sketch markers was free shipping for if you buy at least 13 markers. So I probably got, it's a little less than 20, what I ended up ordering. So I know it's nowhere near half of some of the people's collections that they have, but I tried to just get, a lighter and a darker. And of course, I didn't get any color for blonde hair, I noticed, so I want to try to get maybe some of that in the future. But for now, this is good. So I'll just go over what I got. And I also did put in a greeting farm order, and one of them's on their way, so I'll probably do another video once that comes. So I just want to talk about a few different things. So these are the markers that I ordered. Like I said, I just basically got, a light color, dark color, and I just tried to cover most of them. I missed yellow, but I got some oranges, the skin tones, the hair, and then I got some reds, dark pinks, light pinks. I got the different ones. So that's what I got, but it's just hard to believe that this little bit here is about $60 worth of markers. But I guess that's how it is, and it could have been a lot more with, so I think with these ones there until August, when they said the prices are going up, they were about I think they were $3.90 or $3.95 a marker, which is the best price that, I've seen around. So that's why I decided to go with them, between that and the free shipping. So that's what I did. So that's about $60 worth of markers here. Well, this one was old, but with the exception of that one out of there. So these are my markers I got, and I'm very excited, even though it's not very many, but I'm very excited about, them and working with them. So these are what I created so far. And the different things I used, I was trying to find out, what kind of papers are best, because initially I'm going to show you. Initially I had this from before. It's just from Walmart, I think. It's a watercolor paper pad. And I used that at first, and I'll show you what I made with that one. So this one in the red here was with the watercolor paper, and it came out really nice. But I noticed now that, because I was watching some, they have some really helpful Copic tutorials on YouTube that were very helpful. And then I noticed, and I saw on another video that someone said with watercolor paper, it's going to really, because it's made for water, obviously, but it's made to like really absorb the color, so it's really going to suck in the color and not really help you blend. Which it wasn't too bad, but I don't know if, you know, over time it would really overuse your markers and you'd have to fill them a lot more. So someone recommended, because, you know, now that I'm just beginning, I didn't want to spend a lot, and somebody recommended Georgia Pacific paper. So that's what these two, these two on the outside here, this red hair and this one were colored with that paper, and I really liked it. It worked well. Some people, you know, they said the Nina paper or the Gina K paper, but for now, for the beginning, I didn't want to really invest in that yet. And this paper, it really wasn't bad. I mean, you have to watch with it bleeding and things like that, and then it's always good, you know, I recommend getting that colorless blender that kind of pushes out the color if you do make a mistake, but it really wasn't too bad. So this is what I got, and I'm hoping it's the right one. But I just went yesterday. This is also at Walmart. So it's Georgia Pacific, and it says white cardstock, perfect for scrapbooking. And this was, what I got was, it's 110 pound weight, and it gives you 150 sheets, and it was like $5.48. So very, very inexpensive, and you get all this paper. It's really thick. So yeah, it's 150 sheets. So it really worked well. I think I think it's fine, and I'll use it up, and you know, maybe later if I got more advanced and I really feel like I need the other fancy papers, I'd get that. But it really worked well. So these are the ones colored with that. I did red hair one, and I'll probably do some more. But this was my newest stamp I just ordered. It is from Greeting Farm, and it is, sorry about the glare, it is Angel Anya. And she's so cute, and she has, you know, wide spaces for her hair and thing that makes it easier to do the coloring. And then I had before, this is Birthday Anya. I only used her once. I made the card, but I sent it away, so I don't have that to show you, but she's cute. So I got her, and this is the only other one I have right now is this one here. And I did a few cards there, and I have them to show you. This is with, you know, before I had the copics, and this was actually with watercolor. So here's the purple version I did when I made a little card, and then here's the green version. So these were just done with watercolor pencils on watercolor paper, which was fine. It took a little longer with the watercolor. I'm waiting for them to dry it, and I really only have basic colors and watercolors as well, so it was kind of like I didn't have a lot of the colors I needed. But for my first order, I think I did pretty good. I was doing a lot of researching on, you know, colors. I was thinking, what I'm going to try to get the most for my money and try to get, you know, ones that I would have the colors, that the basic colors I need to use. And I have an orange, but like I said, I forgot the yellow. But other than that, I had from what I need to color, because you never know when you're coloring something with a flower, you might need green for the leaves or, you know, whatever. You don't realize until you're trying to do it, of course. So there's that, and then like I said, I'm going to have another, I put another order in for a different Anya stamp, and I'll show you that when it comes. And just if anybody's curious, I use this Memento ink. Everybody's saying that this is the best, and it really has worked well. I thought I was going to use my StazOn, you know, when I'm waiting for my markers to arrive, and someone had said, you know, don't do that because they'll stain your markers. I'm thinking StazOn would be the best, but a lot of people swear by this. It's Tuxedo Black Memento. So I went to Michael's and used my 40% off coupon and got this, and this does work really well. It doesn't, you don't really have to wait for drying time after you stamp the image, and then it really doesn't like the ink doesn't, once you're wetting it with the Copic marker, the ink doesn't run from, say, her lashes or whatever you're coloring, where before I knew that, you know, I use a different one, they do run a little bit. So, and then I also got this here. I was watching some videos, but I saw this one. This was at Michael's too, and it was only $1.99. But it's Glamour Dust in Ice Crystal, and it's just like, you can't really see it in here, but it's like basically just a clear paint with the sparkles. I just want to show you. It's kind of hard to see, but this is where it was used on her wings. Let me see if I move the paper for you, you can see a little better. It's not really showing up on camera, but that's something you can get instead of having, like, see here where this is the stickle, so that's more of a pronounced word. It is there, but it's just kind of like a softer sparkle. I just did on her wings, but that's that. So I got that to try, you know, with this little paint, just use this paintbrush here. But these are just some of the things I wanted to show, and the different colors, and just I do really like the Georgia Pacific cardstock. It's fine, you know, for when you're new, and it's so inexpensive, and you have plenty of it for trial and error. I haven't used it yet to see whether, I wonder how it would work with your Cricut cuts if you needed white paper, so I'll see that. So, you know, if not this, I'll use it on that or something else. You always could use white paper. So just a quick video on my new markers and, you know, different things. And like I said, when I get the other Greeting Farm Anya stamp, I will probably do a video on that and show that. But just want to show, this is my first try at the coloring and shading. So I guess I'll have plenty more time to practice and get different images. But I don't really have too many stamps like this to color. Like a lot of the stamps, I have tons of stamps, of rubber stamps and clear stamps, but they're mainly like sentiments and things like that. So I'll work on building up little by little a collection of, you know, colorable stamps and different things, because now it'll be fun with my new Copics. So thanks for watching, and again, the video where I got these from, and they're going to be going up in August, but if anybody's interested, it's carpedemstore.com. And like I said, it says for some reason $4.87, but then when you add them to your cart, the markers, as long as it's still the same, they came up at $3.90 or $3.95 per marker, which is, you know, pretty good. And then you don't have to worry about, I'm probably going to get maybe the yellows or things like that too, just from my Michaels, which the Michaels by me, I don't know if your Michaels is different. The Michaels by me don't really have too many markers as a selection, and you don't know if they're there, and then you have to worry about the coupon, which they're kind of strict with one coupon per person per day, so it kind of makes it hard if you're getting more than one. So this way, if you got them at the store, you just get what you need, and then hopefully get enough to where you get the free shipping. But when you just need a couple, which I'm probably going to head and see if I can get the yellow, because this yellow I used was just from my Stampin' Up! Collection, but I wanted to get some blonde to do blonde hair. But other than that, hope this helps, and I'll be posting more videos soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.